Alright, here we go. Concept number 3. Graphing a rational function in the form of the y equals ax plus b over cx plus d. Alright, we're going to do number 5. Graph g of x equals 2x plus 1 over x minus 3. We're going to state the domain and range. Kind of already got started here. This cx plus d is the denominator, and I set it equal to 0 just so you can kind of see, and then we add 3 and we get x equals 3. So our horizontal asymptote, h, right? X equals h, which is 3 right there. I went ahead and did that one already. I didn't realize I'm showing the answer there to number 6. I'm going to scoot on down. Also, you can always just do the opposite of d, right, which would be positive 3 over the coefficient of x, which is 1. 3 over 1 is 3. Alright, and then here for y is a, which is 2 over c, which is the coefficient of x, which is 1. So 2 over 1 is 2. And then there is y, which equals to k, which is 2. Alright, so again, my horizontal asymptote is 3, so I can't use 3. So what I'm going to choose for my x values are 0, 1, and 2. Skip 3, and I'm just going to do 4, 5, and 6. Now, as long as I take 3 to the left of my horizontal asymptote and 3 to the right, we're all good. Right? Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and solve. Plug in 0. So I get negative. What? I'm sorry. Let's start with the top. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1, so I get 1 over negative 3, negative 1/3. Second one, 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 over negative 2. That's negative 1.5. Plug in 2. That gives me 2 times 2 is 5. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. And then 2 minus 3 is negative 1, so I get negative 5. Plug in 4. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9 over 1, which is 9. Put in 5. That's 10 plus 1 is 11 over 2. And that's 11 halves or 4.5. Either way. And then last, I plug in 6. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13 over 3. 13 over 3 is the same as 4 1/3. Okay. Awesome. We plotted, well, we got those points. I am going to plot them. I will use orange here. Hopefully you can see that. And I have 0, negative 1/3. Right about there. 1, negative 1.5. Right about there, and 2 to the right of the origin, and down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Voila. Alright, so it's going to kind of go up next to that dash line, scoot on down. Ugly. Anyway, next one. 4, 9. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, up 9, right there. 5 to the right, up 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And then 6, 4 1/3, just above the 4. And I do something like that. And voila, we have graphed it. The next part is state the domain and range, and it works just like the other one. Domain is going to be all real numbers except for 3, and your range is going to be all real numbers except for 2. Okay, pause that video, try number 6, and I'm going to show that answer here and then move on to number 7. Alright, there is number 6 for you. And I'm going to move on down. Number 7, concept number 4. Here we go. rewriting and graphing a rational function. Alright, so 7, we're going to rewrite g of x equals 3x plus 5 over x plus 1 in the form of g of x equals a over x minus h plus k. And then we're going to describe the transformation that's happening. Alright, so the transformation is the h and k. How do I do that? Well, what you're going to need to do is you're going to take this and you're going to divide polynomials. And I know it's been like forever since we've done that. I think it was chapter 4. But you take the denominator, x plus 1, you put it on the outside. Take the numerator, 3x plus 5, put it on the inside of your house there. And then we want to match that term, right? So what times x gives me 3x? 3, positive 3. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. And what you want to do is subtract. And when you subtract, right, you're going to have to take and basically distribute that negative sign to both of those terms. Cancels out that first term, which it should every time, basically. And what do we get? 5 minus 3 is 2, and that's our remainder. Alright, so how do I write this form? Well, g of x equals a, which is going to be that remainder right there, 2, over x minus h, which is really that x plus 1, and then plus k, which is the 3 right there. And there is our equation. Alright, I know that was pretty quick, but make sure you kind of understand where all those come from. And then what I'm going to do is describe the h and k, right? And the h is really -1, and your k is 3. And what do those mean as in relation to a transformation? Well, plus 1 is really 1 to the left. So we have 1 unit left and 3 units up. And there's our transformation. Okay, so -1 is our x. There's my asymptote. And 3, 1, 2, 3. Vertical. Asymptote right there. Okay, awesome. Now, I'm going to go ahead and plug in some points. Well, of course I can't use -1, so I probably just choose the next couple. You know, you're going to probably run into some fractions and some ugly stuff here, but whatever. All right, so -4, -3, -2, skip my -1. I go to 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so I'm going to plug that in right there. So 2 over -4 plus 1 is -3. So I have -2/3 plus 3 is 3 1/3. Put in -3. 2 over -3 plus 1 is -2. So that's -1 plus 3, and that is 2. Plug in -2 right here. And -2 plus 1 is -1, so 2 over -1 is -2 plus 3 is +1. Plug in 0. 2 over 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5. Plug in 1. 2 over 1 plus 1 is 2, so 2 over 2 is 1 plus 1 is, plus 3 is 4. And last but not least, if I put in 2 there, I get 3. 2/3 plus 3 is 3 2/3. All right. Awesome. Plot these points. Go from my origin, right? -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 3 1/3, and that is like right there. -3, so 1, 2, 3, up. Did I mess that up? Yeah, that should be. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. somehow messed that up. I'm going to keep on going for a second. Here we go. -2, 1 right there. Then I have 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3 2/3. That is definitely correct right there. And this one is a mistake. Let's go here. That is negative. So 2 2/3. Right there. My bad, you guys. Apologize for that. And it goes right there, something like that. And voila! We have our answer. Apologize for that mistake. Alright, go ahead, flip it on up and give number 8 a try. This is the last problem, so best of luck. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it up and show you right here. Alright, there we go. And that is 7.2. Hope it makes sense. And I will do also 7.3 for you guys. Alright.